My name is Robert Trask, and I'm the chairman of the board of the Canadian Campground RV Council, which is also called CCRVC. Our organization is a Canadian-wide nonprofit industry association consisting of 2,347 private campgrounds and nearly 450 RV dealers and manufacturers. Together, in collaboration, we employ over 66,000 Canadians and generate $3.3 billion in tourism spending and $6.1 billion in the economy of Canada. In 2016, over 5.8 million Canadians, or 22% of the adult population, engaged in camping activities coast to coast. Together, the RV and camping industry play an important role and a critical role for the health of the tourism sector and a significant contribution to Canada's economy. We're here today to discuss the dire need for assistance for the federal government to create a fair tax regime for small private campgrounds by creating a clear definition for them to be eligible for the small business tax credit. Since 2015, the Canadian Revenue Agency has begun to change its interpretation of the structure of the number of small campgrounds by classifying them as special investment businesses, a description unknown previously to our small campgrounds, but one which we know does mean not active business and has an effect on many of our small family-owned campgrounds eligible for the small tax deduction. This denial of small tax deduction seems to have been arbitrarily made by CRA. These campgrounds have the required activities and services outlined by the CRA IT bulletins. These reassessments resulted in a 300% increase in their tax bill and will result in the campgrounds facing a larger tax rate than major billion-dollar companies and corporations. It's dumbfounding. Private campgrounds are not only offer the opportunity for middle-class families to spend time to create long life memories and discover Canada's national landscape, but these campgrounds are operated by middle-class Canadians. Rules relating to campgrounds' eligibility of small business tax deduction date back to the 1970s. Although campgrounds businesses models have changed immensely over the past 40 years, the definition of the Income Tax Act has not been updated or changed since the time to reflect the difference, and it is a looming crisis for our industry. Here's two examples. One, a private campground, our recreation facility, they offer the traveling and vacation campers temporary or seasonal campsites on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. On the other side, we have mobile parks, charging a homeowner an annual rental to put a trailer on the property, and we are still painted with the same brush. In 2017, the Finance Committee that the government asked the government to recognize the income earnings for campgrounds as an active business for the purpose of determining eligibility for the small business deductions. However, this recommendation has not yet been adopted. In order to maintain a physical, viable for our small family own private campgrounds, we recommend that the federal government take action to review and update this inaccurate description of specified investment business of private small campgrounds in the current Income Tax Act and provide a clear definition as active business, thus making small family-operated campgrounds eligible for the business deduction. The RVDA of Canada and the CCRVC look forward to working with all members of Parliament to encourage a long-time investment in supporting the growth of the RV and camping industry. This represents an important economical lever for the tourism across our country. Thank you for your time.